What is up, comic fan? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. I'm Mark, and today this is a first for the channel, for myself. I'm here with a PGX Slab unboxing and I guess a review. So let's get right into it. But first, check this out. Huge shout out to the channel sponsors, Big Time Collectibles. Thank you for sponsoring the monthly Legion Loot giveaway for the channel members. Be sure to check them out at bigtimecollectibles.com. You can also follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and stay tuned because this Thursday night live on the channel, we'll be doing an epic Big Time Collectibles mystery box battle by all the fantastic content creators you see pictured there on the screen. This is the Miko Suyon Special Edition mystery box. Also, if you need anything cleaned or pressed, be sure to hit up Justin Comic on Instagram. He can take care of you for as little as $10 a book. And be sure to use that promo code WeAreLegion and take advantage of the special offer that's running right now. So let's get into it. Like I said, this is my first ever PGX Slab. I'm trying to think if I've actually even held one in person. If I've even, I've seen plenty of pictures online, but I don't think I've actually held a PGX Slab. If I did, it has to have been so long ago and so trivial that it did not stick with me. But Rob's Fat Sacks of Comics, a good friend and amazing member of the community, he spent a lot of time and years doing PGX Slabs. And here recently, our good friend Burt Nasty did a comic sale, a live show on his channel where they were doing buy it nows, mystery pools, auctions, all kinds of stuff. And Rob was one of the guest sellers on there. And Rob had an entire short box full, just slap full of slabs that were mystery slab pools. And I know Rob good enough to know that no matter what you pulled out of that box, it was going to be worth your money. Whether it be something you'd want to keep in the PC or go ahead and just rehome it, it would have been worth the gamble. And like I said, I trust Rob, so I jumped in right at the beginning and asked to pull lucky number 17 of mine. He even uses his own stickers instead of tape. It's cute, Rob. I want to find something to put those stickers on. And when I pulled number 17, the book came out, and I instantly, I'm like, dude, there's no way I can sell that. Whew, man, this just caught me completely off guard. So this is my first PGX Slab, so I'm going to get it out, show you what it is, and we'll talk about PGX just a little bit because I'm very, very unfamiliar with them, and I'll tell you where you can go to actually get some more information on them if you're interested. Obviously, their website, but somewhere else. But this is Justice League number 7. This is the Jim Lee variant, and this is in a 9.4. And what's so special about it is it's an actual signed Jim Lee cover. So this is my first Jim Lee signature, and I pulled number 17, which was a DC book. It was a Superman book, and it's a Jim Lee signed book. Like, beautiful Superman Jim Lee cover there. Like, this is just amazing. Like, I'll be honest with you, this slab there's nothing bad about this slab so far. It's got some give to it. You hear a little cracking, but it doesn't look bad. I mean, it's completely flat all the way across it, like where CGC has like the grooves and the well in the back. The back of it's got pgx.com on it, a little shiny little sticker there, their logo. This awesome Supergirl ad for hitting Blu-ray. That was such a great movie. I love that. I mean, it's corny, but Helen Slater, come on. So yeah, it looks like it does have it's got like a small, I don't know if that's a scratch or a crack in it right there. Probably can't see it on there, but again, not anything that I care about. This is definitely a PC book. And yeah, it's got a little give to it. It's definitely not CBCS quality, which is still, in my opinion, the absolute strongest cases that are out there. But their website claims that it has these floating wells that help prevent things like Newton rings, and it claims to be ultraviolet resistant, so that when you want to display books and stuff, it will help with any kind of future fading or anything. And their price points are really good. They promise, or they say their standard turnaround time is a 30-day turnaround time. And their price ranges for modern comics, which they consider 1978 to current, is only $14 a book. So standard grading comics after that, from 1961 to 78, jumps up to 20. And then Golden Age grading, which is pre 1961 in their book, is $28 a book. So their prices are very, very affordable. I guess you have to have something really drawing people in if you're not going to be the leading standard in the industry. Their turnaround times, I mean, 30 days, you really can't beat that. The label isn't much to look at if we're being honest here. Yeah, you can tell it's just kind of like a cheap little piece of paper, but it is what it is. Justice League number 7 says signed by Jim Lee, the Lee variant, in a 9.4, and it gives you the credits on the corner there, and it says signature on the corner as well. And I did ask Rob, I talked to him if it was a witnessed or an authenticated signature, because I believe that PGX does do both, obviously, and I think he said it was authenticated. So it does not notate on the actual label that it's authenticated or witnessed, where CBCS, it does do that. So if you're buying a signed book that's already slabbed with CGC, you're 100% sure that it was witnessed. With CBCS, you can at least look and read the notes on the slab and tell if it was witnessed or authenticated. And with CBCS curveball, you can't look. So I'm not sure. I'm not familiar enough with PGX. I'd be interested, if you know, to leave a comment below. It does have the cert number for this book above the word signature. And I'm assuming that you could probably, if they have a database, you can go there and figure out what the details of it are. So this is, like I said, a 9.4. I do see a little tail feather down there on the corner. It's definitely a fair grade in my opinion. But yeah, I still think that CBCS has got the leading case out there on the market right now. I'm very excited for them to be getting their magazine sizes in a couple of months. Even that other grading company, agaist Grading Services, they're about to get their first patented holder. So I'll be curious to see how that holds up. And maybe I'll look into maybe comparing and doing a review of all 4 companies once they have their own holder. But overall, I'm more or less impressed with this. It's not what I was expecting whatsoever. Definitely, it beat what my expectations were. That signature is fantastic in gold. I don't really know what else to say about it, but if you have any questions or wondering about the different grading services and how they greatly differ, I would highly suggest checking out Rob Fatstack's channel on YouTube. Every Saturday, he does a show called Slab Hub, where they have a guest telling stories about slabs in their collection, and not necessarily just peacocking and showing off slabs, but telling you the stories attached to it. But also during that show, that's the opportunity to be able to live interact with a fantastic audience, and Rob himself on the panel, where you can ask questions and get detailed answers in real time in the moment, because he has a lot of experience with all of these grading services. So big shout out to Rob. Big thank you for bringing the heat during that auction, man. And a thank you to Burke Nasty himself for putting on a fantastic show that evening. And yeah, dude, I'm super happy to have added this to the PC. This is fantastic. So leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've ever tried CBCS. What are your thoughts? I mean, PGX, and what are your thoughts about PGX? I know that there's a few people out there from Instagram that I see that still use them or started using them because of those increased turnaround times. But I don't know. I don't think that I'm just convinced from this to actually move my business over to them. But we'll see what the future holds. And until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.